Well, I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to see if anyone joins. So we'll just sit here and wait about 5 minutes and see if I have any takers. Not, then I'll just go home. But it's only been about 30 seconds. Isn't exactly where I wanted to go. I wanted to use a picnic shelter, but they're in use. So it's been about a minute, and we'll see if we get any takers. I'll just sit here and wait patiently. What if you gave a live stream and nobody came? That would be embarrassing. I can always do another one from my house later on. It's been almost 2 minutes and I got a 0. This may not be good for me. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm knowing competing with football. Ooh, it's not looking good. 3 minutes and still 0 viewers. Oh, Tony and Baby Love. I was just beginning to wonder if anyone would show up. Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, good. Great. All right. I was beginning to wonder if anyone would show up, but two of my favorite people showed up. So today we are at what is now called Squaxin Park, but when I came here many years ago, it was Priest Point Park. Oh, Crooked Rivers, welcome. Good of you to make it. So I was just saying we're in Squaxin Park. It's a city park in Olympia. It used to be called Priest Point Park, but now it's Squaxin. So this looks like a pretty wooded area right here, but the road is actually about 200 feet from me, a main street. You might be able to hear the cars. You might even be able to see them if I turn the camera. But it's a city park, not too far from my house. Susie Quest, welcome in. So I'm at Priest Point Park, or Squaxin City Park here in Olympia. Might look like I'm sort of in a secluded area, but really it's not. Because there's the parking lot over there. Here is a playground. And then here is just a field. So not really secluded. Highland Jenny, welcome in. Nice of you to make it. I'm at Squaxin Park, or as I like to call it, Priest Point Park. It's a nice city park, close to my house. It only took me about 7 minutes to get here, if that long. That tilted up again. But this is a time that I like to go live on, well, at least on my time, around 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. I know for Tony, he is, gosh, what, 18, 17 hours ahead. So it must be getting on to Monday evening where you are, Tony. I don't know. Yeah, it is a pretty park. The place I wanted to originally live stream from was much more, well, not secluded, but deeper in, more wood. I may walk around a little bit to show you guys this part. My knees are kind of bothering me today. I wanted to go to a different place, but I would have had to have gone through woods and trails, and I'm not into doing that today. I got about 6 more videos that I need to make public. 3 of them are from a place called Mima Mounds, which are these 3 to 6 foot high uh, mounds that no one really knows how they were created. Some people think it was due to the Ice Age. Other people say it's due to, it wasn't official. I didn't read it on any plaques, but I heard giant gophers, extinct gophers. And the other one is Indian burial grounds, but I don't think that is true. And then the next set of videos comes from a place called Woodard Conservation Area, which is an old logging area, a log dump where they would take logs from Lewis and Thurston counties, take them by train to this place, and dump them in the water and make log rafts, and then float them up to Everett, which is a long way away from Woodward uh, Conservation Area. But they're pretty interesting. I'll be releasing a few of those. I'm going to release some probably tonight. And I did go out and shoot another video today. I had to get out of the house. I got things going on in my house going on in my house where I just had to get out. And so after my factor dinners were delivered, I got out of the house. But I can take you around a little bit, and we can see and show you a little bit of this. This is the park where I thought that I was going to have trouble getting out to my car. I was trying to get down to the water, and very demanding terrain for me, and I didn't think I would make it out, even though I was like 100 feet from the road. The embankments were so steep, but obviously I made it out. I didn't have to call 911 to get rescued. Let's get this tilted up again. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So we are going to walk a little bit if you guys want to see what this looks like. Oh, my Maya, I don't know if I pronounced your name right. I know you like my videos, and so I'm live streaming. So I'll just show you around a little bit. Oh. So this is just playground area, picnic area, and a drum playing area. I don't know if you hear the drums, uh, but that's what I hear, drums. Maybe you hear them too. They always say you don't have to worry about anything until the drums stop. But here's a parking area. Kind of a parking area for this picnic area. These are doing okay. I'm not going to go down any steep trails or anything like that. I have videos of going down trails where I am right now. Squawkson there. My Squawkson walking videos. So well, I hope no one's crying because I'm live streaming, but we'll see. So I used to shoot videos with my camera or my phone. I got a really good phone for doing that. And I really loved doing video. So getting on to winter or fall, I had to buy a camera that was waterproof. And I've been using that extensively. My videos from Ocean Shores and from Westport were all done on my camera. And the video from North Cove, which is my favorite one from the Westport area, very beautiful beach that I stumbled upon. I didn't go down to the water. I would have had to have gone down some rocks. And I had a bad experience on rocks when I was in Ocean Shores. I actually fell and scraped up my arm, so I don't go on rocks anymore. Oh, Cinnamon is here. I saw her name mentioned. Oh yeah, how are you, Cinnamon? We're at Squawkson Park, City Park. It used to be called Priest Point Park, but I like Priest Point better than Squawkson, but they wanted a more appropriate name. Squawkson is a tribe of Native Americans that are around this area. So through these trees, you might be able to see the water. You look really hard. Maybe if I magnify it a little bit, you might be able to see the water. But the water is right down this way. And I did try to get to the water this way, and I ended up coming to a steep embankment that I could not negotiate. But we'll go out here just a little ways. Might be able to see it better. Oh yeah, it's a bright, sparkly, bright light that you're seeing. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's through these trees. But this was a trail I took the other day that was wrong, so I'm not going to take it again. But the water is right down through here. I will go to this, might even sit on that log. For a little bit. Yeah, but the water is right down through these trees here. And right down through those trees here. You get adjusted here. Oh, yeah, this is a nice park. The water is just right down through those trees. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do sunset. So I tried to do one when I was in Westport, but I don't know what setting to put my camera on. All I got was a big blob of light when I did a sunset. It didn't turn out very well, so I didn't post it. I got to figure out the setting, how to get it done. Oh yeah, it is. It is nice through here. And like I said, this is not far from my house, like 7 minutes. Oh, Mike, glad you were able to join in. I'm at a place called Squaxin City Park, or it used to be called Priest Point Park, which is easier for me to remember, Priest Point. But there used to be a trail here, but it's not maintained anymore to get to the water. So I'm just sitting here on a log. But there are a lot of parks like this. If you look at my videos, you'll find a lot of them. And I hope you like videos of parks. You know, this is not like living in Las Vegas where there's a lot you can live stream or video, but it's all urban. It's city, it's the Strip, it's Fremont. And one of my dreams is to do a live stream from Fremont. Want to do that real bad. But up here, Olympia, Lacey, Tumwater, really small. Not much to them, but there are a lot of woods and lakes and parks around. So that's the strength of this area. If you like to do nature, then there are a lot of places to go. I wanted to do a live stream from Woodward Point Park. I went out there this afternoon and there was no road. The pictures on the internet looked really good, but there was no road to that park. I would have had to gone through stuff like this to get there, and I don't like, the trails are really treacherous for me. I got to remember, you know, if I walk in someplace, I got to be able to walk back out. And it was kind of late in the afternoon, and it was it was cloudy. I thought it was going to rain, so I opted not to do that. But yeah, I gotta find out some other places to go. I've been to a lot of places in Thurston County, quite a few. I looked on the internet what to do in Thurston County. I was looking at done that, done that, done that, done that. Don't need to do it again. Been there. Mine. I wanted to go out to Long Beach, Washington, this next week, but I have family coming in, and I can't do it. So I'm going to have to wait till the week after, and it might just be a stormy, a stormy time on Long Beach. We'll have to see. But one reason I bought that camera is because it is waterproof. And so I don't have to worry. I can't take my gimbal and my phone out in the rain unless I want to buy. Yeah, I'll have to tell you the whole story, Tony. It's it's my ex-wife. I'll tell everyone. It's my ex-wife. She's come up from Las Vegas to get her stuff out of my house finally. And my house is not in a state that I enjoy, not because my ex-wife is there, because my house is torn apart right now. I had to get out of it. It is just stuff is everywhere. And I don't enjoy that. Plus, I got someone else in the house now that I'm not used to having anyone in the house. And I can't, like, I wanted to go to Long Beach, and I can't do that. A friend of mine said, living alone, you have freedom. And I know what that friend meant by that now. I used to be able to do, but it's like for 10 days. So I'll get my freedom back in 10 days, but that doesn't help me today or next week. But I do have my stepdaughter and her husband and their 3 kids. They will be here next week. 3 kids. They're 15 years old. They're going to do all the heavy lifting. They're going to load the trailer with all the stuff. It's not me. I'm not even helping my ex pack. I will sit with her and make compromises on what's going and show her around the house and do that. But it's her stuff. She can wrap it up and pack it up and box it up. So that's just the way that is. But it was it's good to see her. We get along pretty well, and it'll be great to see Anna and Ryan and let's see, Jackson and another Ryan and Reese. They'll be up here later this week. My 3 grandkids. The last time I saw them, they came up to my hip, but now they're 15 and they're big kids now. They're going to start driving soon, so everyone needs to watch out for that. And yeah, but that's what's going on at my house. And I had to get out. Sundays, yeah. Sundays I'm just cooped up in my house. I have to wait for my Factor meals to be delivered. And that can be anywhere from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Today they came at 1, so I was able to get out. But I like doing that Factor. I have a different meal every night. I don't have to really worry about cooking. They're small portions, so I've actually lost some weight, and so that's good for me. So we have a stranger and a dog that's coming by me here. So so yeah, but this is Priest Point Park, Squaxin Park. Oh, I did see House in here, so welcome in, House. I appreciate you joining in. Oh, you want to know about the factor meals? I know a little bit about it. I had to create an account, of course. You got to give them your credit card number, and then you can sign into their website, and you can pick like healthy meals, or they got all sorts of categories. I do chicken mainly, and they're like 450 calories a piece. The portions are kind of small. I get my shipment in every Sunday, but I figured you can choose what day. It just defaulted to Sunday, and I thought Sunday would be a good day, and it is. And then, like on Monday, I have to get back into the website and pick my next 8 meals out. And it costs me somewhere, if I stick with the chicken, it costs me about $105 a week. But which sounds like a lot, but I'm not going to Costco that often, and I'm not going to the grocery store that often anymore. And so I'm going to save money that way. And I haven't run across a bad factor meal. I've I've had some that I like better than others, but but they're all good. Every now and then I'll get pork chops or something like that, but they're all good. Yeah, they have some smoothies. Those are extras. I don't do the extras, but but I've given a lot of my food away to a friend. I just don't eat it. It's going to just sit in my house. I have some more I'm going to give her as well. That I've come across going through everything with my ex and going through closets and stuff. But yeah, Factor is pretty good. I don't use it to its fullest. I just want to get my 8 meals a week and go from there. But yeah, I'm fully retired now. I received my last paycheck from the state of Washington Department of Health. I did get my Social Security check, so the government shutdown isn't messing with that. And I should be getting something from Morgan Stanley here in a couple of days. And then my state pension should arrive on the last day of the month. So once I see all that stuff come in, I'll feel a lot better about retiring. Yeah, I get to enjoy life now. And I really like doing these videos. I had uh, a very fun time in Ocean Shores, even though it was a day trip. And Westport is different than Ocean Shores. Ocean Shores is more touristy. That's where a lot of the chain hotels are. Where Westport is more geared to the fishing industry. It does get some tourists. It does have some beaches. You have to look for them, but it's more for fishing. A lot of charter fishing goes out of Westport, and a lot of fishing boats, commercial fishing boats go out of Westport as well. The marina is huge. Um, I have I have made all my Westport and Ocean Shore videos public, so they're out there on my channel. All I have to do is go out there and look for it. To Tobin, go to Vegas and stay with Karen and Dave. Well, we have to see how that goes. I do want to go to Vegas, and I have to talk to you about that, Tony, because I know you're going to Vegas, and if we could coordinate everything, we could actually meet face to face. That would probably be a pretty good time. Be able to see Baby Love, and of course, Karen and Dave, and who else? Vegas Don. I'd be able to see Sugar live, and yeah, all that is very appealing to me. And I just got to figure out what I want to do. Do I want to? I don't want to stay on the strip because it's too much walking. Just have to see how it goes. I'd have to broach the subject with Karen and Dave. Oh, there's Dave right now. Just kind of talking about going to Vegas. Don't know when. I want to talk to Tony about that to see if we can coordinate something. But we're here in Priest Point Park, or on my videos, it is Squaxin Park. But for many decades, it was known as Priest Point Park. So we're out in the woods here, Dave, not on any trail. The trail that I tried to get to the water on is down this way, I believe, or maybe, no, it's down that way. That's the trail that had the big steep drop off. And I did make it to the water, but I'm going to get up and walk a little bit more. Just checking the time, looking at the chat here, and making sure that I can know where I'm going here. Don't want to trip over any logs. Yeah, if the camera moves violently and you hear a noise, that's me tripping over a log. All right. Yeah, that Granny Fest. Really don't know what that's about. I caught the tail end of it where Karen and Dave were there. And I'll tell you what, to get everyone coordinated to get them walking, it was like herding cats. So this is just kind of a buffer from the street. The street is straight ahead of us by about, probably 400 feet now, 500 feet. There's some big trees in here, as you can see. This is probably second growth. I don't think this is uh, virgin trees. That tree might be. It may have been too small to harvest when they came in here in the 1880s and cut everything down. But this was the actual trail down to the water that I ended up taking. It's always good to look at the maps. You know, I didn't look at the maps, so I always went to the wrong place. Yeah, there's the map. We were right there, and we go down that trail and that and that. You get to the water, but I'm not going to do that. I'd like to do it, but my knees are bothering me today, so I won't do that. So now there's children in the playground area. Walk this way a little bit. Yeah, rest up. I've done a lot of walking in the last month. I only worked 2 days and a couple of hours in September, and the rest of it I took off. Was on vacation, and then October rolled around, and that was it. Don't work. Oh, hello, Fafo. We're here in City Park. They changed the name from Priest Point Park to Squaxin Park. This is literally about 7 minutes from my house. Probably 5 on a Sunday, because there's no traffic or very little traffic. But here is sort of a trail. Take you back in the woods. Have to be careful. This isn't an official trail. This is just a trail that people have kind of made. But doesn't go very far, but it looks like we're right in the middle of the woods, far, far away. You didn't hear those children having fun. You would think we're in the middle of the woods. Yeah, it is great exercise, as long as your knees don't hurt with every step, and that's what my knees do. Some days they hurt worse than other days. But this is what this park looks like. What it looks like. And we're just like 30 feet off the road. But yeah, I have lost a lot of weight, cut down on my food intake. I've been walking quite a bit. Let's get out of this area here. Pretty spongy. I'm walking on a bunch of wood chips. Okay. Well, the drums haven't stopped, so we're still safe. Yeah, that's all I used to do. I sat 9 hours in front of my work computer at my house. And then when work was done, I would eat, then I would sit for the rest of the evening. But now doing this YouTube has really got me out, going to places, walking a lot. I've been to places I've never been before and seeing things I never saw before. That Bucoda, hearse parade. Never saw that before. That was kind of unique. I couldn't make the casket races this Saturday. I had appointments I had to keep, so I couldn't do that. But we're going to go back to the picnic area where I'm going to sit down again. So that was a short walking tour. The places I wanted to go were taken up. All right, we're almost there. All right, I can sit down again. Oh, yeah. So what do y'all think about this park? It's a nice place, isn't it? Wasn't a long walk through the woods, but it was a walk through the woods at any rate. There we go. If my knees had felt better, I would have walked down to the water. If I was at that other place, the walk would have been very, very short over that way. There's a shorter way to the water, but there was people where I wanted to start my live stream, so I didn't do it. But off that way, there is a shorter way to the water, but too long for me to walk. But yeah, this is Priest Point Park with some big trees in it. So yeah, they can. I know I probably screamed a lot too when I was their age. Yeah, but you know what? Kids are kids. That's what they do. They make messes and they scream. And we were all kids once and we all did that. Oh, you love the forest walk? Wish I could do it longer, but during the summer, my knees bothered me, but not as much. Maybe it has to do with it's cooled off and it's a lot more damp, and maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, they're having fun. It's a pretty good sized playground. I would show it to you, but there's kids on there, and parents probably wouldn't want me to show their kids anyways, and I don't like putting young kids on videos or live streams. I try not to do it. But it's cooled off here quite a bit. It's probably in the low 60s. Could be even in the upper 50s right now. It rained on and off, not hard today, but around 1 or 2, it kind of cleared up. Plus, so great, I'm getting out of my house. And I did take a video today. I got to look at it. There was a rainbow out where I was. I went up to the Capitol campus, and there was an overlook of the city of Olympia, and there was a rainbow out. I think I got it. Yeah, part of your daily soundtrack. But I got to look at that. I'm anxious to look at it. That camera I got is really good. I'm. It was a. I splurged. I got it. I'm not looking forward to my credit card bill this month, but that camera is great. That little camera is great. That the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 camera is a good camera, and it's waterproof. So, no, Dave, I'm going to wait for a rainy day to go into the Capitol. That'll give me something to do on a rainy Sunday. I thought about going in it, but no, I want to save that for a rainy day. So I will have some place to go on a rainy day. Yeah, it is a very nice camera. Of course, I'm using my phone to live stream, so everything you see this live stream is from my phone. I don't think I can live stream from that camera. Maybe I could if I did a Bluetooth and connected it to my phone, and I don't know, that sounds too complicated when just using my phone to do a live stream. Turn on Prism and 2 buttons, and it's ready to go. It just fires up, and I'm on the air live from Olympia on Sunday afternoons. So, but yeah, I like doing these live streams. It kind of keeps me grounded with the people I know in Las Vegas. It's just that I can't hear your voices. I can read your chats, but I can't hear your voices. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's what I would have to do. I would have to make my phone maybe a hotspot, and then connect my camera to it with a Bluetooth connection. I have to try that. This is an experiment. But the phone is so easy. Like I said, put the phone in the gimbal, turn on Prism, 2 buttons, and I'm off live streaming. But it works really good. So, yeah, I like to live stream. It just kind of keeps me grounded a little bit. There's probably are YouTube videos on how to connect your camera to a phone with a Bluetooth connection and live stream. My friend who helped me with YouTube said uh, that the camera that this person uses can live stream, but it's complicated. So I'm guessing that it would involve a Bluetooth connection to a phone. But I might get bored one day and give that a try and see what happens. So, Joe Joe, welcome to the live stream. So right now I got 11 people, it tells me. Been on the air for 50 minutes. I'm going to do another 10 minutes. Maybe I'll walk around just a little bit more. Let's see what we get up here without knocking anything over. And we'll go up this way a little ways. Probably just gets me close to the parking lot. But we'll go up this way a little ways. Knees feel a little bit better. So let me get this adjusted right. Better. There we go. All right. So picnic and drum playing area is over this way. And this is the edge of the field. They're doing something over there. I see flashing. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Wasn't my car. They're doing something over there. Don't know what it is. But this is a less interesting side of the park. I'll just show you just how close to the road we are. Maybe. Okay, I'll show you. The road is just down here. I'll show you. I'll get you a better picture of the road. The road is just, that's how close I am to the road. And it's a pretty busy road. And no ships have come in since that last ship that I did a video on. I want to see a real log ship come in and watch them drive the equipment around, the giant forklifts around that can pick up like 30 tons of logs, drop them off. There's a white dog over there. The natives are restless tonight. This is how close to the road this park, some of this park actually is. This is East Bay Drive. And straight ahead, it would be in the direction of Olympia. And over here would be going out to Boston Harbor. Maybe one day I will do, there's not too much to Boston Harbor, marina and maybe a store, not much to it. And also out this road is Burfoot Park, which I've made some videos about. That's how close this park is to the road. I'm sure salmon is pretty prevalent around here. So I know you can fish for salmon. I'm sure there's commercial fishing that might go to Boston Harbor, but Westport, that's deep sea fishing where I was. But yeah, I'm sure there's some salmon. I know there's salmon fishing around here too. And back at the little office. That would be kind of a long walk. And well, we'll take a look. I don't think I better try it. I'm going to go back to the picnic area. My knees just feel kind of wobbly. The kids are gone, but that's the playground they have. Pretty extensive. There's deer through here too. I did do a video of Tumwater Falls, and I took you to a fish hatchery there, and I got some close-up of some salmon. They said I could come back for a retrieval of the eggs, but I used to work at a fish hatchery, and that's pretty brutal stuff on the fish. So I didn't really want to show any of that. Taking the eggs and fertilizing them, it's pretty brutal. The fish don't survive. Didn't want to show that. But that's where I was sitting. And once I get there, it's been pretty close to an hour. It is a very nice area. Maybe on another live stream, my knees feeling better. Maybe I'll live stream from the water. Walk down there and do it. I might have to do it a little earlier. It's getting darker earlier here, like 6 o'clock. Here we are, back at the picnic area. Let's see, on this table. Oh, all right. But I want to thank everyone. It should, if you have all of the alerts turned on. Tony, how did you get an alert this time? I don't get alerts from when you do a live stream. I don't know why that is. Did you get an alert from me, Tony? or Crooked River. No, I don't come here often. Like when I came here and tried to get to the water the first time, I hadn't set foot in this park in decades. Just didn't have any reason to do so. I wonder why I have trouble with getting uh, getting alerts when you do a live stream. Darn, I miss your live streams, or I catch you when you're just about done with them. Yeah, it should be a little bell or something like that, or whatever your phone makes, what noise, whatever you set it to. So, yeah. So at any rate, it's been an hour. You guys have other things to do than listen to me uh, talk about whatever. So I'm going to end this live stream. I appreciate everyone who came in and joined me today. It means a lot. It keeps me kind of grounded to, this keeps me kind of grounded. So I really like doing them. I try to do them every Sunday night around 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, the same time as it is in Las Vegas. And I guess it's time to say goodbye. And I'll see you all later. And thanks for joining. And I'll do more, and I'll post more videos. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Yeah, I'll try to have a good evening, Linda. Talk to you later. Bye.